Welcome back to my Keto Kitchen, Keto Naturopath Kitchen. I have such an easy keto dessert for you today. During our Precision PSMF weekly Q&A, we have a live Zoom call every week. Someone asked if I could make Panna Cotta. And I thought, well, I never thought of that. So I did. And this happens to be dairy-free. If you're not dairy-free, you can use heavy cream. But we start off with 13.5 ounces of coconut milk. And 13.5 ounces is 1 can of coconut milk. I use Thai Kitchen. And the reason I'm saying 13.5 and not 1 can is that I bought a carton this week because the holidays I use more coconut milk. And so I actually weighed it out. So here is 13.5 ounces of coconut milk. Again, you can use heavy cream if you want. Sprinkle 2 teaspoons of gelatin. You can use any gelatin you want. And what you're going to do is let this sit and bloom for 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, gelatin will be bloomed and we'll stir it in and heat it up. So 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes. As you can see, the gelatin has bloomed. So now we're going to just whisk it all in. Break it up, whisk it in. Now I have that you add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 20 to 30 grams of sweetener. I like to use better stevia. Last time I made it, I used vanilla better stevia. But today I'm using lemon twist better stevia just to give it a little bit of a lemon flavor. Not too much because I don't really want it real sweet. Get a little lemon taste. Now what you're going to do is you're going to heat this until it's hot but not boiling. You don't want it to boil, especially if you're using heavy cream. You don't want it to boil. And you're going to do it on medium or medium-low heat. And you just want to make sure the gelatin is dissolved. And also if you're using xylitol or allulose or whatever, and I'd probably use either xylitol or allulose. Erythritol has a tendency to crystallize. So you're just going to heat this up. Once it's heated, we're just going to pour it into 4 glass dishes. Traditionally, panna cotta, you put it in like a ramekin, and then after it's set, you put it in hot water, and you'd have to grease the ramekin, and you do it upside down and serve it that way. I thought, well, why do that? And I had seen some other, I went and I Googled panna cotta recipes, and I ketofied this and made it dairy-free. And I saw some people use glasses or little glass serving dishes, and I thought, well, that's way better than being messy and trying to pour it upside down and blah, 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 blah. I like easy. So this is an easy keto dessert recipe that you make ahead, you sit it in the refrigerator, forget it, and you bring it out to serve your guests, and everybody thinks, oh, wow, this is amazing. You must have slaved over this recipe. No, it's easy peasy, delicious. So you're going to pour it into these glass bowls, and then you're going to refrigerate for 4 hours. And pour it into our 4 serving dishes. And when I poured them, they splashed a little. So if you're having guests, this doesn't matter because it's just Carl and I going to eat it. But if you're making this for guests, you can, wipe the sides so there's no drips. Now these go in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours because it has to set up. So I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for 4 hours at least. Then I'll take them out and I'll show you how I serve them. And there are several ways to serve them. So I'll see you in 4 hours. So the panna cotta has been in the refrigerator for about 4 hours and it's time to try it. So I have thawed out some wild blueberries and some strawberries, and I'm going to put some of that on it. Another thing you could do is if you make my berry jam or jelly, that would be great to put on it as well. I also want to mention our membership that we have started. For a small monthly fee, we have a weekly Q&A with Dr. Carl and myself, and they've been pretty good Q&As lately. Everybody getting all of their questions answered. So now I have the panna cotta. It's got some blueberries, some strawberries. You don't have to put both. You can do one of each. You can do the jams, as I said. So now, time to try it. This is so good, and I like the little bit of lemon that I put in it. It's such a light, refreshing dessert. So easy to make. All your guests will think you like slaved over this for hours and hours and hours. It is delicious. You need to try it.